Hello everyone, welcome back to the Steel Donut Collective, and welcome back to Chip Thringth, and the final video of Chip Thringth in the channel. We have Connor.
Hello there.
Yella.
Good day.
Matt.
Hey, I'm Matt.
And Bob.
Guys, is it too late for me to change my intro line?
Nah.
You know, I think you can do it.
Can I give a new one? Okay,
Give me a new intro line.
All right, introduce me again.
And Bob.
Hey guys, it's me, Bob.
Oh, I like that one. That's
yeah,
spicy.
okay.
It's very descriptive.
It's a work in progress.
Now, can you give me a new laugh
Yeah,
to go with that new intro line?
I'll get you one later on.
So Let's Start Alive by Zootopian Wolf.
Yeah, back. The final part, last 3 chapters. Last time, so they got Theo to the hospital, and then to save him, Simon injected him with a bit of the zombie serum, which didn't work. It saved Theodore's life and made Theodore superhuman as well. Also, Terence came back. Terence is here now, and also a new character, Aron, who I guess was like a military leader or something. A lot of nothing happened, and I guess they're all running back to the hospital because maybe the zombies are attacking?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Question mark?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I love
Hopefully the zombies come
I
back
don't.
in the last part of this zombie story.
Yeah, I really love that they went to the hospital, but it had no bearing on what they did for Theo.
I'm
Right?
glad.
Like, they didn't use gauze, they didn't use a doctor, they didn't, like, anything. They didn't even use gloves.
Trunk.
It was just in his trunk.
Hey, to be fair, something very important happened last chapter, and that was that we were reminded that the children are very adorable.
They are cute.
Oh yeah, they were very
So chapter 13, get your new metal ready because it's nitroglycerin.
Oh, hell yeah.
shit.
What's up, people? I'm back with Chapter 13, and this chapter will blow your mind, and to let everyone know the sequel to The Bullies Get Bullied is almost ready. Cooking in the oven. Anywho, enjoy.
Really operating over here.
That's even funnier knowing what happened to that story.
It's in the Easy Bake Oven. He also uses the Easy Write word processor. You know?
Mhm.
Right. Alvin and Simon ran to the Humvee and climbed in with everyone else.
What
The
Humvee?
They
The
climbed in with
Humvee.
everyone.
Okay.
I mean, Aron showed up. I assume he was driving a Humvee.
I
course.
guess, yeah.
Yeah, with tiger stripes.
Of course. Okay, is everyone here?
Asked Aron as he looked around at all the people in the Humvee.
Dude, everyone is here.
Yeah.
It's big, man. You can fit the whole world,
You
man.
can fit the whole world in there.
I guess so, because Alvin looked at his family, implying they are now in the Humvee, and then at the rest of the people.
The rest of the people.
The rest of the people. Do you mean
implying
everyone?
the entire world is in this Humvee.
I
Well,
was thinking a bit more modest. Just everybody in the hospital.
I'd
including,
like to
the
buy
baby.
the
you know what they
world
say
a
when
Hummer.
you get when you get in the Humvee, the world gets in the Humvee with you. You know that's how that saying goes.
Yeah. Y'all remember the original Humvee? It was big. Yeah.
I got the
that's true.
whole world in my
It could
Hummer.
fit 7 billion people.
Yeah.
Oh, and then the narrator goes, sigh.
What are you sighing about, narrator?
Look at what the story he has to narrate. Well, looks like everyone is here. Let's go.
Let's go. Alvin said, then Aron stepped on the gas.
You're
The
not
Humvee
the baby,
shot forward,
Alvin.
leaving the horde of zombies, the horde
What?
The
of
horde.
zombies behind them.
Whoa,
Yeah, the
those
horde,
zombies
the
are hoarding
collection.
everything.
The collection
Yeah.
of zombies.
All the decay.
That was a close one.
Theodore said
Something
as he,
almost happened.
Yeah. Well,
Theodore
that's
said as he
all
looked
story.
out the window of the Humvee, Eleanor looked over at her husband and grazed his paw and gave it a Gentile squiz.
That might be my new favorite sentence of all time. Right at the very end of the STC, I get my favorite sentence of all time.
A
Gentile
Gentile
His paw
squiz.
and gave it a Gentile squiz.
Can somebody clarify to me the difference between a Jewish squiz and a Gentile squiz? I need to know.
I assume there's a rich tradition involved with the Jewish squiz, while a Gentile squiz is very generic and sort of unrelated.
Gentile. Not a single part of
Squiz.
that was right. What does grazed his paw mean?
Well, I mean,
Barely
that's fine.
touching it.
Yeah, barely touching it.
What? She barely touched it and gave it a Gentile.
Gentile
Barely
squiz.
touching it before giving the Gentile squiz, yeah.
Gentile squiz.
Theodore looked over at her and smiled.
At HR.
Dude,
HR,
well, he
yeah.
did have the entire world here, so HR is definitely.
He's looking at HR like, hey, this is not. I did not ask for this contact. Can we do something about this?
Yeah. Can we? Please help.
My wife is touching me. I don't like that. I'm sorry, she's giving me a Gentile. You know what? If my wife gave me a Gentile squiz, I might contact HR too. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
Yeah. Hey guys, I was wondering where we're heading to.
Asked Aron, looking in the rearview mirror. Alvin
You're
looked over at his
driving.
brother
You
Simon
decide.
for a suggestion.
I don't know.
No idea. Just get away
Oh,
from
here we
zombies.
go.
I don't know. Simon, though, for a couple of minutes.
Simon, though, right? For a couple minutes, just Simon,
Yeah,
though.
he's just
Yeah,
Simon.
Simon,
Look
am I
at
right,
Simon.
guys? That's
Yeah, look
Simon,
at him
though.
Look at that boy though.
Well, we could head towards Salt Lake City.
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Where
It's
are
a great place.
Where the lights are bright and the wives are many.
we? Well, you know, Salt Lake City. It's his favorite place to get ice cream.
Yeah. Aron shook his head.
No way, man. The place is crawling with those fucking things.
Those
All right, geez.
things.
Sorry,
Okay.
wait. So Simon reproduced this virus. I don't know where they're starting from, but like it must have been close enough to Salt Lake City that driving there is feasible. But like in a night, Simon's virus has somehow infected all over the place. It's just everywhere.
Oh yeah,
No.
Yeah.
of course.
Yes.
Very, very fast. It's just everywhere.
Very powerful, very infectious, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Fast acting.
It's very rapid,
relief,
but it's
fast
also
acting, quick
story avoidant.
It's like in the stand, you know? Like in the stand, like that thing spread like instantly and killed most of the population.
Mm-hmm.
Simon thought again, and then another place came to mind. Okay, first he mentioned Salt Lake City, then, I know, we could head back to my place.
What?
That
In
makes
New
no
Mexico.
sense.
Maybe Simon just always wanted to go to Salt Lake City and thought,
Yeah, he was
This
thinking,
is
this is my
chance.
opportunity.
This is his
This is my
chance to finally
opportunity.
get to
I can
Salt
do
Lake
it.
City.
Finally. I can scratch it off my bucket list.
I guess.
I've always wanted to go to Salt Lake City. Yeah, Simon exclaimed. Jeanette looked at her husband in disbelief.
Are you nuts, Simon? We'll get killed if we go back there.
Yeah, and I don't really want to risk my family's safety, Simon. You know, I care about my fucking family.
Yeah, unlike you, Simon.
Unlike
Yeah, I
you,
hear about
Simon,
your
you
fucking
never
shit. We
cared about your
definitely-
family
we
ever.
definitely, last chapter, did not have a big ordeal about your family's safety,
Oh
Simon.
my god.
You dipshit.
Now Alvin
Fucking
is...
asshole, Simon.
I thought Alvin would stop and just turning himself into the victim. Now he's actively trying to turn Simon into the
Yeah,
antagonist.
into the
He's
villain, yeah. What the
He's
fuck?
gaslighting the shit out of him.
Yeah, he's gonna gaslight Simon until by the end of this story, it's gonna be like, you never loved your family, Simon. You never loved anyone.
You're
You
right.
That's why you
always-
made this virus, Simon. You
Me,
just
me,
hate
me.
humanity.
Yeah. You never had your wife.
Yeah.
Alvin shouted at his brother's bright idea.
Wow.
Don't even the
No,
narrator
don't
hates
don't be
Simon.
snarky with me, narrator.
Alvin is a
Everybody
master
hates
social
Simon.
manipulator, yeah.
Dude, Alvin's even convinced the narrator.
Yeah. Trust me, guys, we'll be alright, Simon said in a cool and collected
Oh,
tone.
double C.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old school.
CC. Jeanette still felt really uneasy about going back to their house.
Okay.
we
Where is
don't
your
care
place
about
at,
that.
Simon?
Yeah.
Asked Aron, looking in the rearview mirror
In the
at
review
Simon.
mirror.
Sorry, the review mirror.
Mirror?
It's what lets you see the.
Oh no,
last
the review
thing you
mirror
say.
is one of those
The review
channels
mirror.
Matt dreamed up. It's a guy who does all his reviews while filming in a mirror rather than just aiming the camera at himself.
Dude, why did I think of that? That guy should have been in my dream.
So
The
you see
review
him
mirror.
in the reflection, in the TV, in the reflection, in the camera, in the reflection, because it's all filmed in
No,
in
no,
a
no,
mirror.
no, no. You know what the review mirror would be? It would be like he's in front of a mirror, but like he's in the mirror and he's not there in real life and he only exists in
Oh.
the mirror and he reviews like shitty movies you've never heard of.
But the TV has to be in the mirror.
And he takes his gimmick 100% seriously.
But
He's
also,
a
that is
mirror
kind of
creature.
smart. Because if the TV's reflecting in the mirror, showing parts of the movie or whatever, the footage is flipped the other way.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
You
He
can avoid
never
YouTube
gets in trouble for
copyright.
copyright.
Yeah. Before Simon could open his mouth to speak, Alvin butted in.
Before we go and get ourselves killed with Simon's garbage idea, I would like to stop at my house really fast.
So
yeah.
okay,
That's
so you
okay.
had this. So you had the same idea, Simon, but with your house instead of his house. But
And
that's
that's
okay.
fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, no, you
Uh,
see, he needs to pick up some shit from his house to make sure they can survive Simon's house.
Yeah, apparently Simon's house is ground fucking zero.
Even though the first place we saw the zombies was
It was
Alvin's
Alvin's house.
How many guns do you have, Simon? Oh, just the one? I've got like 30. Let's go back to my place.
Yeah.
I need to drop by
Alvin
my house
said-
to make sure the stove is off and make sure I didn't leave the fucking milk out before we
Yeah.
head to your house, Simon.
Alvin said, and then sat back in the Humvee. Auron nodded his head and turned around to go back
Oh
into
my
the city.
god!
How did he do that?
Well, he's
Classic
Auron. Yeah,
He's
Auron
Auron.
has
He
to turn
turns
around.
Yeah. Simon looked over at Alvin and lowered his gaze. Alvin, what are you up to?
What are you up to, Simon? What the
What?
fuck?
Simon asked, dreading what his older brother was planning to
Why
do
are you
now.
dreading it?
Because Alvin has now decided
Just-
to destroy Simon's life.
Just communicate to each other. Be like, I have a lot of guns.
Yeah,
I have a
you
gun
can
safe. I'm a
Get
Navy
your
SEAL.
guns.
Why
We
are
need
they
to go back
keeping
and get my
secrets?
250 round drum mag AA-12.
I mean, it's weird that he left it behind, but fine, he left it behind. Now just tell him that you left it behind.
Don't
and
don't
you
make
can go
like
get
this
it.
whole don't
Alvin
make like
is
this
an
whole song
asshole
and
now.
dance out of it where
Alvin's
it's
a
like
bad guy
I'm not gonna
now, guys.
explain anything and
Dude, I think
Simon
this
just gets
Alvin-
frustrated.
I think this album has turned bad at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Though it is always a thing, like these kinds of movies, like, the good guys need to have an interpersonal conflict for no reason
Yeah.
about 3/4 of the way through.
Yeah.
true.
And-
Yeah.
and
I
this
mean,
just
in
follows that.
most zombie movies, that interpersonal conflict is: did you get bitten? No, man, it's just a scratch, and then it just wastes time for 30 minutes, and then
Yeah.
finally it
Yeah.
turns out, yeah, he was bitten. It's like, oh, who saw
Well,
that?
time
coming?
to shoot him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once bitten, twice died.
yeah. That is a
works
fucking.
great.
That's an
It works
incredible
amazingly
catchphrase
well.
for like a zombie movie. I would
Yeah.
love to see a zombie movie use
Once
something
bitten,
like
twice died. That's
I'll
so
be here all
that.
night,
That's
guys.
fantastic.
Alvin turned his head and smiled at his wife. Didn't respond to Simon.
Simon-
Brittany had fallen asleep with their kids on her lap and beside her.
Man, they
Si-
keep falling
probably being
falling a fucking sleep.
They're
Yeah, no,
narcoleptic.
seriously, they're like robots. If they're not needed in the scene, they power down.
Yep.
They go and stand.
Well, they do it because they're trying to save memory, in this game.
Mhm.
They just have the kids power down and strap them to the roof of the car so that they're out of the way.
Okay, Simon nudged Alvin in the side to get his attention.
What?
Alvin hissed. Why are we going to your house? Simon asked,
why are
getting
we going to
really
your
irritated.
house?
Alvin sighed and leaned over Brittany so he could speak to Simon.
I left my duffel bag at my place. If we're going to be on the road, we will need it.
Alvin told Simon.
Okay.
What is in this duffel bag?
No, duffel bag.
ecstatically.
Duffel-bag.
Look,
Duffel bag.
he said duffel bag correct the first time, and now it's fucking incorrect
Oh.
duffel bag.
Yeah,
Well, that's
duffel
because-
bag.
No,
No, that's because
how-
Simon doesn't know how to say the word.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's
Where's
ne-
this duffel-bag?
The narrator
To be
also doesn't know
fair,
how to say it.
To be fair, that second one is correct in some languages.
Yeah, well, Alvin's
Such as
a
in
real...
Dutch, in fact, you do
And
write
Chipmunk.
it in that.
Oh.
Or-
Well, Alvin's a
or,
real
yeah.
duffel bag, if you ask me.
Well, you know what? That means that one of these two is wrong.
To be unfair, ecstatically was not the word he meant
Yeah.
to use in any language.
That's very true.
Simon
Yeah.
asked, dreading the answer to his question.
Simon, what is your
Red,
fucking
red,
problem?
red.
Can
Simon's
you please?
dread.
Can you two please fucking communicate like people?
Both of you. What
Fucking
is
hell.
wrong with both of you? Why are you dreading
is-
the answer?
This is, yeah, it's
What
like
do you
a
think
conflict,
he's got in there? Like a
but
fucking.
I don't understand.
What do you think he's got in there? Anthrax? Like, what are you so worried
Oh,
about?
man, I love Anthrax.
Guys.
Great band.
Yeah, and also there is going to be a great answer to that. So Alvin looked all around the Humvee to see if only Simon was listening to him.
Why?
I have all my weapons and ammo in it, including my nitroglycerin grenades.
You're what?
Research time.
I don't
that a
think that's a
thing?
real thing.
Nitro.
It is in Crash Bandicoot.
Like, nitroglycerin is a contact explosive.
I mean, I know
Sticky
that
bomb.
much.
He
but
means sticky bombs. They are explosives made with nitroglycerin additives.
Oh,
But can
okay.
you
He's
make
talking
a
about
grenade
sticky
out of-
bombs.
Okay.
Yeah, they're anti-tank grenades.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why he has anti-tank grenades and why he's going to use
For
them
family
against zombies.
protection.
He was
Sure.
in the
Why
SEALs,
you
Matt.
would use anti-tank sticky grenades against zombies?
Matt,
Well,
my
I'm not
because
grandfather
that is
was a
sure
Navy
to-
SEAL,
if it can,
and
hey, dude, if it can take down a tank, it can take down a zombie.
They were only used in like World War II, so like
yeah, so they're
double
fucking
no
cool.
idea why he has them.
Didn't Left 4 Dead have those grenades? They weren't nitroglycerin ones, but they had those like Semtex or something you'd throw at the zombies would gather around it and then it'd
The
blow
beeping
up.
ones.
So
They were the pipe
Yeah.
bombs that beep.
Pipe bombs.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's just this is this one's version.
You know what he should have had was he should have had a teddy bear or whatever. No, is it a teddy bear? What is it in Nazi zombies?
Yeah, I
the
think it is a
monkey.
teddy bear.
It was the monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah,
That's it.
You should have had the monkey that clapped.
All right, nitroglycerin
Exploded.
grenades. Alvin said, and then leaned back so he was snuggled up next to his wife.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Like how
Matthew.
fucking
Fuck
smug.
God.
You. Fuck you.
What?
What?
What? Yelled Simon, then clamped his paw over his mouth. Everyone looked at him, and then it happened.
Oh, an
shit,
event?
Oh, what happened?
Boom.
Okay.
That's so funny.
The Humvee was forced off of the road by a huge explosion. The Humvee rolled down a hill and then finally came to a stop next to a riverbank.
Everyone died.
Everyone
Great.
in the Humvee was out cold.
Oh,
Thank you.
Not a single human or chipmunk was awake.
Oh, because Terence
I
was
mean,
there.
everyone was out cold.
And also, the wind blew at a steady 7 miles per hour.
Yes.
All right, whatever you say, Sorting Hat. Like I fucking care about the wind right now.
There could
I
be a
love
less
that.
relevant detail.
Well, no, they
No,
got
see,
blown off the road
it's-
to a golf course, so it's very
Yeah,
important
it's-
to know.
You need to know.
This is world building, dude. He's trying
Yeah,
to like.
this is setting the
he's trying to-
scene.
He's really trying to like make us feel like we're
Yeah.
there, and by that
Yeah,
I mean
set the
make us
scene.
feel like we're there with a wind speed measuring
Guys,
device.
there were lots of trees around. It had a nice woodsy feel. The backyard had woods in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Because, I mean, the trees swayed back and forth.
Not
What?
third, not
What?
fifth,
How?
fourth.
Not
Yep.
fifth.
They're in
no.
4/4 time, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
clap it out.
Very nice.
Then,
What happened?
Yeah.
Alvin said as he started to wake up, he looked around to see if everyone was still there.
Alvin.
A small, timid voice said as someone else started to wake up as well.
Who is it?
He asked, trying to find who the voice belonged to.
All right, who does this
I'm
voice
just
belong
just
to?
lost in this giant crashed Humvee.
Yeah, I mean, it holds everyone.
It's
It's,
like a-
pretty
it's-
fucking
It's
big.
like a fucking Fuddruckers on wheels. Like they
Yeah.
got tossed all over the place.
It's like Hal's moving fucking castle over here, okay?
Yeah.
Except they got knocked over by an explosion caused by what? I wonder.
I don't know. Let's find out. Brittany.
Alvin sprang
Nope, not
into
Alvin.
action.
Not Alvin.
Avon.
Yes,
Avon.
Sprang into action, trying to get to his wife and see if she was hurt or not. After
okay.
several seconds, Alvin finally found her.
Finally,
Finally.
after several seconds, finally.
They really got tossed around in there.
It's huge.
She was, yeah, I mean, you think, like, chipmunks stay with you?
Yeah,
human
seatbelts don't work.
seatbelts?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I mean, they are 2'11".
Yeah, they're
so,
2'11"
like,
so that they
So they
can wear
can
the
wield
seatbelts
guns.
in this story.
And
Yes.
wield guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And have Magnum dongs.
Half their guns have seatbelts on them.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, otherwise
They would
you know,
fly
the
off,
ship-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Half their guns are bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
She was under some debris at the back of the Humvee.
Honey, are you all right?
He asked her, looking her over to make sure that she was indeed okay.
And
Why is
now
he
the
doing
narrator,
this now? Oh,
Missing quote. Yeah.
yeah.
I'll you know what? You
yeah.
say it. I think it's funnier if you say it.
I think so, but I can't feel my left leg.
Narrator,
narrator.
Narrator, what
End
happened
quote.
to you?
She said, started to panic. Alvin looked down at her legs and noticed that they were pined by ammo boxes to the 50 caliber machine gun.
Oh, like
What the fuck does that mean?
well, Aron was pining for her earlier. Now the ammo boxes are like, ooh, that chipmunk. Oh,
Those are some nice
Yeah.
legs. Nice
First there
chipmunk
was-
legs.
First there was the sentient gun that was just standing outside the window, and now there's sentient ammo boxes.
Sentient horny
Dude, what was
ammo
that
box.
movie? Maximum Overdrive? Maybe we don't have to worry about the zombies.
yeah.
Hey, did
Yeah.
Did we ever get confirmation that the gun Alvin invented was being used by Aaron?
No.
No.
Okay, so they went out to find out who was using the gun, and
They
then
never did. They never found it.
coincidentally found
Yeah.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Well,
Had
then,
nothing to do with each other.
they didn't find anything, went back into the hospital, and then
And
Aaron
eventually-
arrived.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
The
Okay.
literal details are they heard the gun, saw the gun, went out to see who was firing the gun, ran back, heard the military yelling at them to come out. They came out. Aaron was leading the military.
This is a
Okay.
good spot for us to be like, then who was firing the gun? And then it's like
Yeah.
the SpongeBob Nosferatu clip.
Yeah.
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu.
You would think you could, like, infer from those, imply that, like, oh, Aaron was firing the gun. But if you think about
No.
it, you really can't.
No, you can't, because they went out, they couldn't even find who was firing it. Then they came
Yeah.
back, and then Aaron showed up,
I mean,
unrelated.
the thing too is we don't know what happened when Alvin and Therese went outside because we stayed inside to notice how cute the children were.
Yeah, so we could see how cute their kids were.
No.
I hate
Yeah.
all of it.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, Brittany is in danger.
Okay, listen to me, Britt. I'm going to have to move these ammo boxes to free your legs.
Okay.
Alvin said in a cool, calm, and collected voice.
Great
Oh,
to see
oh,
this
great.
time.
Yeah, Simon's just, cool and collected, but Alvin's all three.
He's calm too.
Brittany nodded her head and braced herself for the worst.
Yes, Simon, can you please stop getting so angry all the time? You're really making the rest of us uncomfortable.
Yeah, be calm.
Alvin started to move the ammo boxes one by one, slowly and carefully, so not to hurt Brittany any further than she already was.
I think he's thinking of ammo
And then
tins, not
here's a
ammo,
redundant
like
one
ammo
for you.
boxes. but-
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time imagining this, but
Alvin, please be careful.
she asked in a worried tone, wincing every time he moved a box.
Well, he said he was doing it slowly and carefully.
Okay, Britt, this is the last one, and it is on your leg.
I thought they were
Aren't they all on your leg, technically?
You
This
just
is
start
the
rearranging?
load-bearing one. I
Yeah.
Oh, the load bearing
The one that's directly touching. The others were all
the
piled up on top.
leg crushing one right here. I found it.
Mhm.
Alvin looked her in her eyes, and then
Holy fuck!
Brittany yelled as loud as she could. Everyone in the now broken up Humvee was awoken by her screams of pain.
Oh,
When
dude,
did it
there's
get
shards of
broken up?
Humvee everywhere.
Dude.
When did that happen?
When it crashed, I guess.
When it crashed, the Humvee
Okay.
exploded out like a grenade.
Yeah.
While we weren't looking.
Humvee shrapnel
Humvee
everywhere.
shrapnel, yeah.
Yeah, everyone knows that Humvees have like a F- crash rating and just break apart.
They just shard
If
into
they-
little bits.
They go
Busy.
fucking. Well, that's why what they do
They
is
just
they
crumble.
You
Yeah.
drive Humvees at people and you hop out at them because when the Humvee hits them, it's gonna explode in every direction. It's a military tactic.
Yeah. Now Simon's about to hit us with some Imogen heap.
What in the hell is going on in here?
The dust has only just begun to fall.
Asked Simon as he started to help the others try and get out of the Humvee. I guess not caring about getting the answer to his question.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
Aaron crawled out and stood up, then stretched.
Cracked his back a little.
Yeah.
Is everything okay out there?
Asked Theodore as he poked his head out of what used to be the windshield. Aaron looked around and nodded his head at Theodore.
Yeah, I think everyone's okay.
Okay, everyone, it's clear to go out.
What?
Theodore
is
said
he-
as he crawled out of the
What
Humvee.
the- Are you sure? Wait, why is Theodore taking charge
I'm
now?
taking charge.
Theodore
first
takes
time ever.
charge. Holy shit!
To be fair, Theodore is superhuman at this point.
And
Not
he's
that
also
that's
super
relevant
hungry.
at all.
He's
Not
super
that that
hungry.
was ever relevant.
He
I
wants to
forgot
go to
that he was
Alvin's
super
house
hungry.
and get
Yeah.
a can of beans. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'll just bite through the can. Because
Yeah.
he's super
Yeah, because
hungry.
he's superhuman.
Oh, it's like those challenges where you like karate chop the beer can and drink it from the side.
All right, everyone, I could smell the Waffle House on the wind. It's 4 miles that way. And they go, and of course the Waffle House is still open.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course. Waffle
Yeah,
House
yeah.
Index, yeah.
And then they're gonna laugh
Waffle
like
House
they
never
hadn't
closes, even in a
years.
zombie apocalypse.
Oh.
There should be a zombie apocalypse movie or something where the safe house is a Waffle House.
You know something? Actually, the Waffle House Index that Blake just mentioned is what I believe it's FEMA uses the Waffle House Index to decide whether or not people should evacuate. Because if Waffle House closes, then they're like, okay, it's real shit because Waffle House buildings are built to withstand basically anything.
And they're always
Yeah.
of all businesses the absolute last ones to close.
That's genuinely
That's a
an
true
interesting
fact.
thing if no one's heard of
no,
it.
it's
Yeah,
real, yeah.
That's why I mentioned it. I was hoping people would Google it because it's
Yeah.
it's an odd little thing.
Yeah.
So Aaron helped Theo to his feet and then turned back to T. Humvee to help everyone else out.
Ooh.
Theodore poked his head out to see if everything was okay.
But he was out. He's out. So.
What?
Aaron,
Did you
everything
write the
okay
same
out here?
paragraph twice.
Theodore
on
got out of
accident?
the Humvee and then went back in the Humvee to poke his head out again.
Well, no, they really continue with this.
Aaron, everything okay out here?
Aaron looked around for a couple of minutes, then nodded his head at Theodore.
And then we
Theodore
did this.
crawled out and then turned to the others.
Draft
He
2?
really
Are you
did.
kidding me? You really wrote a second draft of that.
And the second draft is worse because it has the fanfiction.net couple of minutes.
And it's still in here on top of the original.
You didn't
Both
write a
drafts
single
are
extra
here.
draft of anything else you've ever written. And this got a second draft.
And
Yes.
the second draft is still in the story.
The very
And the
important.
first one is still in the story, and the second draft is worse.
The paragraph where Aaron gets out of the Humvee, Theodore asks if it's okay, then Aaron helps Theodore out, is the one thing he decided to write twice.
Yeah. Wow.
God.
Oh,
I'm insulted.
I,
I'm
astonished.
astounded.
I'm astonished.
I'm stoned.
Fair enough.
Okay, it's clear to come on out.
He said, and then saw the kids coming out first.
I hope you guys like lists.
The first kid to come out was AJ.
I don't care.
Then
Don't give a
SJ,
shit.
Alice, Jasmine, Jams.
Jams is
That's
Yeah.
not quite Jamsy, but
Your
Jams.
boy
Good
Jams.
old jams.
This
And
is your
the
boy
last-
Bangs.
Yeah. And the last child out was Brenda. Then
fuck is
came
Brenda?
Jeanette, Eleanor, Brittany, and then Alvin.
Like, I
The
give
final
a fuck.
person to emerge from the Humvee was Terence.
Fuck
Now
yeah.
I care.
Yeah, my boy. Woo! Woo!
Trins better come in here and just whoop everybody's ass.
Did Simon already get out? Or was he
Yeah.
forgotten?
cares?
Okay,
I
Simon
think
doesn't
so,
even
yeah.
exist anymore. He got gaslit so hard that
He fucking got
got
gas.
gaslit
Literally,
out of the
he
game.
got
fire.
gaslit so hard that he literally turned to gas.
yeah.
Just
Okay.
dissipated.
They all looked around and then at each other. Terence looked up at the tree line and noticed something dangling from one of the trees.
Guys, look up.
He said. Everyone looked up and could see what Terence had seen.
Okay,
Damn,
what in the
they
hell
have
is that?
eyes.
See what I see? Asked Alvin as he stared at the parachute.
It's a parachute.
Oh, Simon's
Well,
here
yeah.
again.
Well, here you go. Now you know.
That would be a parachute from an B-52 stealth bomber.
How would you know that it's
B-17
from that?
bomber.
That's what I was
Wow.
thinking. Yeah.
Said
Also, how
Simon-
would you know that's the parachute from that? Does it have the label on it?
Yeah, it's labeled.
He is just it's just very
See, this says
recognizable.
parachute of B-52.
Also,
Huh.
Simon is very smart, you see.
Yeah,
You see, he is the brainy boy.
Well, most parachutes say like what like division it is, and he knows what division's flying specific planes.
Yeah, B-52 stealth bombers.
said Simon as he started to walk towards it.
Simon, what are you doing?
He's
Asked
walking.
Jeanette, worried that something was going to happen to him.
Man,
Simon
y'all do a
looked
lot of
back to
worrying
his
and
wife
not a
and
lot of
smiled at her.
Anything.
I'm going to see if the pilot is still there or not. He
Still
said
in the parachute?
Yeah, just wrapped up in it.
that
Like, what the fuck
That's
are
the
you
beauty.
talking about?
That's the beauty of the B-52 stealth bomber parachute. It actually wraps up around the pilot and acts as cushioning for when you hit the
It's
ground.
it's just a very nice blanket to cocoon yourself in.
Yeah,
It's
as you
both a
hurtle towards the ground.
it's both a parachute and a hammock.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a parachute and
and
a
it-
bed.
and it hardens into a coffin once you hit the ground.
It's a parachute and a pair of shoes.
And if you know, nice thing is, if you have enough velocity when you go down, the coffin will just immediately dig itself into the ground.
Perfect.
Yeah. It's
That's
an
efficient.
all-in-one. Yeah. He said, then started to walk back towards the parachute. Which I thought it was right above them, like Teresa.
Where the fuck are we? Where
we're
is
at the-
anyone in relation to anything?
We're at the riverbed by the tree line, Matt.
Yeah, obviously.
And the wind is blowing at a crisp 7 miles an hour.
And yeah, I can't forget that.
Exactly. It's
That will be
important
on the
that
test.
The trees are swaying back and forth.
That's one of those
It
gotcha
was a woodsy
questions.
feel.
You know,
it had woods in it.
in high school English class when the teachers want you to read a book and then, they write a test to make sure you read. That's one of those gotcha questions they put in there to really make sure, you read the book because it's not going to be in the Cliff's Notes,
Yeah.
What speed was the wind when the car crashed?
I don't.
You'll only know that if you actually read it.
Even
Also,
if you read the book, you would probably be like, I don't fucking know.
Also, wow, Connor knows that it's actually Cliff's Notes. Most people just say Cliff Notes.
Yeah, it's named after Clifton Notes.
Yeah,
Good old Cliff.
Clifton Notes.
Haha, Cliff's Notes and Chegg got me through
Yeah.
a lot. Okay, as soon as Simon got to the tree, he noticed that something wasn't right. What in the hell? Not a question. Simon muttered to himself. He was about to turn around when suddenly... Holy shit, help! Ah, fuck me! What in the hell are you? Everything went silent.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
I love this author's note.
Oh, cliffhanger. Sorry to do this to ya, but oh well. Anywho, I really hope to hear from you guys and gals. Tell me what you think and please review.
Do you really think he can just keep getting away with ending everything on a cliffhanger that's unresolved every time? Like,
Yeah,
I
guess
he
so.
understands how cliffhangers
so.
are supposed to work. I don't think he does.
Yes.
I mean,
I'm starting to mildly suspect that he thinks that's just how you're supposed to end chapters. Because he has done this every time. It's a cliffhanger that is unresolved.
Well, chapter
guess
14.
Guess we'll have to go to chapter 14 to resolve it.
Chapter
Oh, yeah.
14, The Blood Runneth.
That's like a
also,
fucking Doom
chapter
level.
14, The Blood Runeth.
That's like an old lady
God,
name.
Runeth.
Like, oh, it's my
Yeah.
great-grandmama, Runeth.
Runeth,
Oh.
yeah.
Well, here we are again, and this time things are looking grim for our band of friends and family. Well, anywho, on with the story.
Thank you for not describing them as heroes.
Yeah, friends and family.
Yeah,
They're my
fair.
friends and my family.
Yeah, they are his only friends and his only family.
alright. Alvin and everyone else was looking around for Simon. No one saw where he went.
Dude,
Fuck.
Alvin
When
and
they
everyone
all
else
heard a
fucking
deafening
There!
roar.
You were all right there! You could fucking see it!
Yeah, well.
Did he
They all heard a
fucking
deafening roar.
evaporate? Did he actually turn to gas?
Did
and
he actually
dissipate?
dissipate? Yeah, no, I don't know, man.
Disappeared in front of their eyes.
What the fuck? You cannot do this!
Okay, what in the fuck was that?
Beautiful.
Asked Terence as he stopped and looked all around him.
I don't know.
I like in the fuck as an aside.
Yeah,
That's great.
I don't know, but we better find Simon and fast.
Yeah.
Alvin said as
Why
he
not?
and everyone eels started to call Simon's name.
Eels.
Dude, fucking ratio. It's like Alvin, and everyone else.
Yeah.
Simon? Simon, where are ya, bro?
Alvin yelled as loud as he could.
Narrator has a little question, okay.
Oh yeah. Where are you, bro? Huh? Alvin yelled as loud as he could. After what seemed like hours, Alvin, Brittany, Jeanette, Eleanor, Theodore, Tarikna, Aron, and the kids all got tired.
It's like acne.
Really?
It's like acne. Tarikni.
Yeah.
Well, you
Tarikni.
see, Terence is too powerful to get acne, so he needs to get Tarikni.
We went through the trouble of writing out all the possible ways they could think Terence was spelled. Right? Never Terrence.
Tarikni.
We didn't think they would venture into these new territories. Tarikni? Okay.
Insane.
Powerful.
Start putting the letters in different orders.
Wait, hang on, Yellow. Did you say Tarinkne the Sorrowful? Like he's a fucking Dark Souls boss?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Tarinkne the
Tarikni the
Sorrowful. I
Sorrowful.
hated him in Dark Souls 2. He sucked.
Yeah, well,
dude,
you know what?
worst
Kick your
boss.
fucking ass.
Dude, I can't wait to play the latest Dark Souls, where the entire world has been taken over by a poison swamp. It's nothing but poison swamp.
Oh my god.
Just the whole map is that now.
Dude, it's every poison swamp from every game combined into one poison swamp.
And nothing else.
Every time you think you're at like the top of Blank-Town and you're like, finally I'm out, and it's the fucking poison swamp from Demon Souls. You're like, fuck!
Because he loves it. He loves the fucking the poison swamp.
I gotta say, just real quick, it's a side story. Yeah, we were hanging out in a call, some of us, and like Matt was there, and he was playing Elden Ring while we were talking, and yeah, he was going through the Lake of Rot, If you know Elden Ring, you know that area. Basically, it's the ultra poison swamp.
Yeah.
And we just hear like, oh, god damn it, now there's a boss here I gotta deal with. And then like 10 seconds later, it's like, okay, I killed that guy, now where the hell am I going? And I love the idea of like, a big boss shows up, health bar, dramatic music, da-da-da, and Matt is just so pissed that he strikes it down in one swing because he just wants to get out of the swamp.
I want it out of the stupid fucking swamp!
Yeah, for his next game, it's just going to be, again, all poison swamp. It's going to be procedurally generated, infinite poison swamp in all directions.
Poison swamp.
Someone make that.
Just for Matt.
Fuck you. Miyazaki, you bastard, you got me again!
That's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck
Jeanette
you,
was
FromSoft.
really worried about her husband and started to break down and cry.
Wow.
Brittany and Eleanor came over to her and sat next to their crying sister. It'll be okay, Jeanette. I promise. Eleanor said, putting her paw on her sister's shoulder. Jeanette looked up at her two sisters and nodded.
I don't give a fuck.
Hey guys, I found something. Come quick.
The idea of putting
Yo.
ellipses at the end of like full caps, shouting.
It's weird.
Hey guys!
Hey, guys!
I found something.
Guys.
Come quick.
Yelled Aaron as he stood next to the side of the road.
This story blows all
You
the
know what's-
others away.
You know what standing next to the side of the road looks like? It's called standing in the road.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's standing next to the side of the road.
Right.
Alvin was the first to stop by Aaron.
I just came to
by
drive
his
by.
trek.
What did Ya find, man?
Aaron looked at Alvin and then at the ground in front of them. Alvin looked down and jumped back.
What is that?
Alvin asked as
It's
he looked
blood.
down at the red liquid in front of him.
Hope
Gee,
it's not
I wonder
Simon's
what the
blood.
red liquid is.
You know,
You
I
almost became an Alvin Seville sandwich.
No,
For-
chipmunks have green blood. It can't be.
I'm just for a Navy SEAL. Alvin is very skittish around blood.
Yeah.
Well, he
How does
doesn't
he
know
not
it's
know?
blood. If he knew it was blood, he wouldn't be.
I mean, like,
skittish
I'm
at
sure
all.
he knows. It's just like he's
Mystery
just so
red
nervous
liquid?
about
Oh
it.
no! Ugh, what is that?
He's afraid of Hawaiian Punch because it's so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean-
it is pretty gross.
Yeah, you spill that and let it dry and it's so sticky.
You drink
So-
that and then you want to die.
Okay. Aaron knew what it was, but he didn't want to tell Alvin, his best friend, that it was blood.
Beautiful stuff.
Oh,
Beautiful construction, yeah.
Yeah.
how does
Teresa-
Alvin not know what blood looks like? He was a fucking seal.
Yep.
He's also
We
a
don't-
living creature.
Did he never do anything?
I trust my dog to recognize blood.
Yeah.
He had an office job.
Don't you
in
mean
the
your
Navy
cat?
SEALs.
You have a cat.
My
Yeah,
parents
he
have
was
a
a
dog.
Navy SEAL
Oh,
office.
okay.
He was Navy
Right,
SEAL
true.
actual seal.
Terence came running over and stopped right next to Alvin.
So, what is it that you found?
Terence stopped when he saw what Alvin and Aaron was looking at.
Oh
the fuck?
my god. Is that what I think it is?
Who
Why
told
your
you to
mouth
use so
like
many
this now?
commas?
It's great
Who-
because
Who told you that's how commas work?
it's great because in a lot of places he didn't use commas where he could really benefit from commas, and now they're all here.
So many
Like,
commas, I'm in a coma.
You know why? You know
Someone
why, right?
lied
Is
to
he-
you.
Someone told him that commas were a thing, and he now has to use them everywhere.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, these newfangled things, gotta figure out how they work.
To paraphrase from Will Smith in Suicide Squad, what? That's a lie. They're lying to you.
Yeah. He asked.
I love the way he says that. It's so good.
He asked as he bent down to take a closer look. As Terence bent down to look at the substance on the ground.
Narrator.
Yes.
Narrator yells.
Ah!
Holy shit.
Alvin turned and yelled after hearing a very loud scream.
Yeah.
Did
No,
you guys
I'll
hear the
hear
narrator scream?
Yeah, dude.
Yes.
He can hear the
Have
narrator.
you ever heard voices? That's the narrator accidentally intruding into your life.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Yeah, too many times.
Alvin, Terence, and Aaron looked to see where that scream came from. Terence started to walk towards the area it originated from.
Okay.
Why is... Yeah, this is getting so bad. Like, Chipmunks for Life did not used to do this many, like, say one thing and then repeat that again.
At least he spells
This
words
is
right a
beyond
lot more
bad.
often.
This is fucking awful.
I have a feeling that they have completely hit writer's block, and they're trying
Yeah,
to
they have
pretend
no
they
idea. They're just
don't.
writing one sentence at a time. They have no idea where it's going.
They're like, and then there's a scream, and then Tareen says, "What
there
was
was
that?"
a B-52 bomber.
And then someone walks here.
There was blood. Like, he's just one sentence at a time, and he's not
really
looking back
hoping
at the
he'll
previous
say
one.
something that will inspire an idea.
Also-
but
also-
nothing's coming.
Also, a thing that he will then do is have characters question other characters what they're about their actions, like in here. Terence, what do you think you're doing?
Didn't you hear the scream?
We all
Asked
heard.
Aron as he watched this idiot walked towards the woods.
Why is the narrator such a snarky bitch?
I can't believe I'm asking this, and maybe this is too mean, but how do you have writer's block when writing a story where the 6 chipmunks and your cool OC are in a zombie apocalypse? Like just have zombies appear and they have to
An
fight
attack! Yeah, like, okay, I don't know if it would move the plot forward, but at least you might have some
At
fun
least
writing
something
it.
would happen, yeah.
This is the opposite of Angst Munch. You know how the final chapter of Angst Munch was just like a bunch of revelations that like completely changed the context of the entire story?
Yeah.
Admittedly, by some of it by accident, but still, it gave the entire story a different
Like, it was
outlook.
that
This
problem
is
was
this
that,
is not that. This is like
yeah, no, this is the opposite of that, because the problem for Drax was he had all these ideas floating around in his head, and he didn't know how to like convey them in a smooth way. So he was like, okay, I'll just kind of dump them here, and it's like, that's not great, but like at least you had the ideas. This guy's doesn't have any ideas.
Any
He's
ideas
just not
at all.
doing anything.
yeah.
Yeah, because wasn't it that Drax actually dreamt most of the story?
Yeah, that's
And
what
so
he
most
says.
of the story
yeah.
was him recalling his dream. Yeah, this is the opposite, where, you know,
Yes,
that's why
there
that
is no
one was kind of went
recollection.
all over the place. But yeah, okay.
Genuinely,
No,
why not just
there
have
is-
zombies?
there is
in
no-
it?
Okay, Simon
There is-
walked towards the woods. He screamed out. People started looking for him. Aron found some blood by the side of the road.
Unrelated.
Unrelated, maybe. And then they
Unrelated.
heard a scream from the woods, and now Terence is going
Unrelated.
toward the woods. So it's like,
And the narrator has to call Terence an idiot for doing that. Like, what's wrong with you? He's
God,
just
idiot for
investigating.
investigating. Yeah, what the fuck?
Terence is not threatened by anything in any fucking woods.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
man.
You have a
It's
super monk with you. Bring
That's
him.
not relevant. The
And
super
yeah,
monk is
No,
completely
you don't. You know why
irrelevant.
you don't have
Oh
a
my
super
God.
monk with you, Bob? You know why you don't have one? Because Chipmunks for Life fucking forgot it.
build on literally anything you set up or establish.
How far apart were these chapters published? Was he like a month apart? Was he just like completely forgetting what he wrote
No.
and starting
Where-
from scratch each
Where
time?
are the bad guys? Toby Seville and the Marines came by.
Oh,
And
shit.
then when Theodore got stabbed, they vanished from the story completely.
I thought they were going to come
Oh,
back like in any of these chapters. Instead,
Yeah.
Aron showed
It's
up.
only
What makes
five-
Aron is still here
This was written
because
over
it told
5
me that he
months.
remembered Aron existed.
It's only written
This
over
is the
5
second
months.
to last chapter. I'm genuinely concerned that Toby
don't
is not
think he
going to
will.
show up.
They're not
again.
coming back.
forgot.
They're never coming. I'm amazed Aron's still here. I'm amazed Aron is still here.
You know what?
Holy shit.
They've been so irrelevant that I genuinely, as I said, Toby Seville showed up. I started to think, oh no, someone's about to correct me and say that was a different story in Chip 3.
Me, same.
Like, I was like, maybe I'm misremembering here, and
Guys.
someone's about to correct me, and it'll end up on the cutting room
Guys.
floor.
You know what's great? Is Connor just pointed out and made me remember that this is the second to last chapter. This story is tagged as complete.
Yeah!
This story
Yeah.
properly, quote unquote, should properly end in the next chapter somehow.
Yes.
Dude, if this story doesn't end, if this is one of those things where it's like it's tagged as complete and it doesn't end,
No.
what a fucking way to go out.
Trust me. Chipmunks for Life started as a sequel to this. I think that sequel is unfinished, but that means this
That means
one
he
and his
thought
line is
this.
complete.
There is at least one thing he thought was conclusive about the next chapter.
We'll find
So we
out
should
what
get
it is
there
when we get
and
there.
find
We
out
should
what it is.
continue. Yeah,
I'm
let's so
losing it,
excited.
dude. I'm fucking
All right.
losing it.
Terence squinted his eyes as he looked deeper into the woods. As he was looking, he noticed something. A light
So you're forgetting about the blood, I guess, and the screaming, and the
And
explosion.
Simon.
And Simon.
Hey guys, I think there is a building or a house in there.
Could be either one.
Alvin came
They're
up to his
mutually
friend.
exclusive.
Who
Yeah.
knows?
Alvin came up to his friend and stood next to him.
How do you know?
Fuck me. Alvin asked. Terence?
There's
That's
a
it.
light in there. See it?
Just Terence.
The
That's-
narrator.
Terence.
The narrator
Oh,
is
God.
prompting Terence to speak.
Terence, read your fucking line,
don't-
asshole.
I don't want to stop, but these are always the worst things they could say to each other. What do you mean, how do you know? He used his eyes. So Alvin squinted his eyes.
Fucking episode of Scooby-Doo.
Guys, I love this is beautiful.
Alvin squinted his eyes to see if he could see this light. Aaron also squinted his eyes to see
Okay.
if he could find this light that Terence was talking about.
Okay.
Stop!
No, keep going.
Alvin was about to
Talking
give
about the
up
author.
when he saw what looked like a light in the distance.
Oh my god.
Hey, I think I see it.
Alvin said as he pointed to where the light was.
Wait. It keeps going. It keeps going.
Do this to me.
Aaron looked in the direction Alvin was pointing and saw what looked like a building. Alvin started walking towards the building, moving around trees and other foliage on the ground and in his way.
Notice how during all those sentences, there was no new information introduced. We got light, trees, house, Alvin. It was the
Alvin
same
are
stuff.
on looking. They're just looking, then they see it, now they're looking at it, they're walking towards it.
There's
We know.
trees.
I I'm gonna fucking die.
You know, a more competent author would have said, like, Terence looks
can't-
through the woods and he sees a light and he goes, hey, I think there's a building in there. Line break, they're at the building. Like, you
I
can just
can't go
skip
out like
all
this. We have another chapter to go, please.
You know what this-
I need to survive
Here-
this one.
Here's how he writes. Here's how he writes this. He writes a sentence, walks away, paces for 10 minutes, pulling his hair out, comes back, writes one more sentence, nothing else he could think of. He's trying, man.
God.
To quote
You know what?
Metallica.
Don't try so hard. Don't try at all, please.
To quote Metallica here, then it comes to be that the soothing light at the end of your tunnel was
Yeah.
just a freight train coming your way. Yeah.
God, I wish there was a freight train coming their way and just destroying them.
I feel like I've been put upon so many
So many
building
building
bricks.
bricks.
So many
Yeah.
building bricks.
So
Okay.
many of them. I'm getting a fucking headache. I'm laughing so hard.
I'm
All right.
crying. I'm fucking crying.
Dude, there are
Aaron.
tears in my eyes. I'm
Okay.
fucking sniffling.
They're
Holy
going toward the light.
fucking shit.
They're finally going. Aaron and Terence looked at each other and then back at Alvin.
What?
Well, shall we follow?
Yeah.
Aaron asked as he looked at Terence, waiting for him to answer back.
God.
Terence only nodded his head and started to
No.
walk forward.
Maybe we should investigate the blood and/or investigate the B-52 parachute and/or look for Simon
Maybe
or
this
any
is
of the
another-
other millions of
Wait.
threads that you started and immediately
No,
snipped.
Guys, there was a
We'll get there.
B-52 parachute, and now there's a house. It's the Love Shack.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Or
Damn.
it's another heaven allegory. Like they all died in the car crash and they're headed towards the light.
Yeah, the
you
Love
know?
Shack.
I feel like I'm headed towards the fucking
Yeah,
light.
That was
right
a heaven
now.
allegory.
It's a little old place where we can get together.
Yeah.
All right. Terence only nodded his head and started to walk forward. Aaron followed Terence as he walked towards the building. Alvin
Yes.
was about 27 yards away from the building
About.
when he stepped in something
About.
wet and a little sticky. He bent down and looked at the substance in front of him.
Uh-huh.
As he was studying the wet material,
Matt,
What?
Jerry-
Hey, Matt, you're in
Get me
it.
out of the story. I didn't consent to this.
Yeah.
I
Get me out.
love that it's matter and material.
That's
it's
that-
Material.
That's like the name of Matt's like
Material.
fucking mixtape. Yo, it's me,
Yeah.
Lil Matt with Material.
Yeah, some,
Yeah.
some
Material.
I have some new material for you.
the wet material, Aaron and Terence came up next to Alvin.
Hey man, what did you find?
Asked Terence, looking around to make sure that there wasn't anything near them.
Anything at all.
His name is
No.
Terence.
His name.
No,
Yeah,
is
it's,
don't-
now that
Bob,
it's
don't.
stabilized, they have Aaron and Terence.
Bob, if you point out that his name is Terence, I'm gonna start laughing again, and I don't know if I can
It's
stop.
like a buddy
Okay.
cop duo.
I'll just think about it.
Yeah, now it,
Um,
thinking about his name is Tariq.
His name is Therese.
It's a race for us to have a kid so we can name that kid Terence, just so we can send them over to Matt's house.
Terence is the Joel Mole of this story. It just makes me laugh every time I think about it.
Yeah.
Alvin stood up and sighed.
Well, I found some blood. It's headed towards the building.
I'm
The
glad he
blood
has
is?
learned to recognize what
Yeah.
blood is.
The blood is moving its way over there.
Mhm.
Boom,
Aron and Terence both nodded their heads at him and stood up. Alvin was about to walk off when he heard someone gasp. He turned around to see Aron holding what looked like a pair of bloody glasses.
Why do you say what looked like? Why do bad authors do that? It is a pair of bloody glasses. Just say what it
No,
is.
it kind of looked like it.
As he
Fuck
got closer,
off.
he realized it was just a branch.
What in
That
the
was
fuck?
his pareidolia and fear of, like, oh god, Simon's,
Yeah.
Alvin walked up to Aron and took the glasses from him. Alvin looked the glasses over for a couple of minutes, then it hit him. The glasses were his brother. You
That
don't
took
need
him
for that.
minutes.
I got that it was his brother's glasses when he said bloody glasses.
Yeah?
Yes.
I mean, my brother wears glasses very infrequently, but I would still recognize his glasses instantly. Why does it take you minutes
Yeah.
to recognize your brother's iconic
Listen.
glasses?
Yeah.
Listen, Alvin is not smart.
Yeah.
That is Simon.
what-
To
and
be fair,
Simon's not
it's
smart.
easier for you, Bob, because your brother wears Common sunglasses.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's
My
very
brother-
recognizable.
Bob,
Common a prescription.
You said
That's
you
why I
said
call him.
Simon's iconic glasses. What if they found just like a bloody smirk on the ground? Would you instantly know that it was Alvin's
Alvin's-
trademark smirk?
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god. They literally wiped the smirk right off of his face
Oh, man.
onto the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, glasses were his brother's. Alvin looked up at the building, then back at the glasses.
Then back at
He
the building.
knew something or someone took his brother.
Thanks.
Now he knows where Simon is.
Thanks.
What a fucking Sherlock genius over
I'm
here.
glad that it took us over half a chapter to get to this point.
And Alvin is going to get him back, one way or another.
Are you trying to hype us up like a movie
Yeah.
trailer?
Yeah.
Like, what-
Dun-dun, dun,
This
dun-dun.
summer.
Dun-dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun, dun, dun.
His brother was taken.
But he's about to get him back.
And, Alvin started to run to the build to see if his brother was in it.
Damn, what kind of
Okay.
build he got, you think?
It was just a Fortnite build.
No.
Ah,
There
well,
was
not
battle
anymore.
here.
They took that out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, right.
Terence and Aron ran after him and stopped at the big metal door at the front of the building.
Where's the light? Is it like a lamp there, you think? Or
The
No
light's not
idea.
important anymore.
Yeah,
Where's
so
all
it
the
doesn't
other
exist
monitors?
anymore.
Okay. Alvin looked at his two comrades and then cocked his high-powered AA-12 automatic shotgun, loading a round in the chamber ready to fire.
I
It's not
thought
even
his
a tie
duffel bag
powered.
with guns was at home.
No.
yeah, I was gonna
well, that-
say, what about his nitroglycerin?
no, this is his
Grenade.
everyday
I
carry.
I forgot about
Guys,
that.
this
huh?
is his
Oh,
EDC.
okay.
Yeah, this is his
Okay.
everyday carry. Also, I just gotta say, now would be a great time for this team of 3 to add a superhuman, but I guess not.
Well, Theodore.
No.
No.
We're talking about
Where are they
Theodore?
gonna get one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would
Everyone
be nice,
else
though.
has just vanished.
They have ceased
The
to exist
kids
because they're not
stopped
relevant.
existing again.
Oh.
Dude, man,
Alright.
I tell you, this story has the lowest fucking render distance of any game I've ever seen.
Well, we have some more guns,
Yeah.
so maybe these will be better.
Check your guns.
Terence loaded his H&K G36C assault
Nice.
rifle.
Ah, somebody played Call of Duty 4, I
Someone
assume.
played Black on PS2.
Yeah.
Aron loaded his H&K G3 SG1 sniper rifle.
Well, I wouldn't call it a sniper rifle, but okay.
Okay.
Probably
It does have a
one-
scope on it, but
Something with a lot of bullets if you're going to go against a zombie horde, okay?
no, you want something that holds a 20-round mag, right? That's what you
At
want.
least it's not a fucking fat boy or something like
Well,
that.
in,
you know?
in Counter Strike,
I think it
in
would've been
Counter Strike,
better if
it
it was
is
a
an
fat
automatic
boy.
assault rifle.
Sorry.
Sorry, automatic sniper rifle. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, all the weapons I know are the ones on Forgotten Weapons. I don't think we're going to see any of them.
Sorry,
you
yeah,
covered the
I was
G3 on
assuming
Forgotten,
something
didn't we?
extremely ridiculous that would destroy the fabric of reality.
Yeah,
again.
Blake only remembers stuff from Forgotten Weapons, and this person only remembers things from half Forgotten Weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as all three loaded and cocked their guns,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Alvin started to walk
Oh.
towards the building.
You were at the building.
Before the three of them reached the doors.
You were at the doors.
You were at the fucking door! Did you walk
Oh.
back?
Well, this pains the narrator again, so... Fuck!
Oh my god.
Oh, damn, narrator, you okay? Jesus, dude.
No, I'm not okay. This story is killing me.
I'm not
All right,
okay.
I'm sorry, narrator.
I have to say all these
Read a
words.
fic.
Alvin stopped and stared at the door. Aaron and Tareen stood next to him. Alvin listened for another scream, but there
The
wasn't.
narrator finally
I
died.
love that Alvin's just like, okay, gonna scream again. Let's just wait for a second just to be sure that there's no more screaming.
They were about to walk into the building when they heard a voice. Alvin listened harder to try and see if he could identify who it was. He stepped back when he heard what sounded like his name being called.
Alvin!
Oh my god. Dave is actually
Dave
alive.
is here. I thought he was.
I can't
Remember
fucking
Dave?
believe it.
Guys, remember that Dave was a zombie at the beginning of the story
And they
and
killed
died?
him.
And they
Yeah.
put him in the basement.
Yeah, they put his body in the basement.
What's the matter?
Asked Terence when he noticed Alvin step back. Without saying a single word, Alvin kicked the doors in. As soon as he did, he was met with the
Ooh.
most gruesome scene he had ever saw.
Oh my god.
That's like Shakespearean times. Like, you know, that's how gruesome would be spelled back then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There in front of him was his brother, Simon.
Oh.
The most
Alf-
gruesome
Simon.
scene, his brother.
Yeah.
I know. I hate looking at him too, man.
Alvin walked in a little further and then reality hit him.
In the face.
Simon was hanging from a very thick chain with one of his
Oh,
arms
shit.
missing, and part of his right leg looked as if it had been chewed off.
That is
Alvin
pretty
ran up to his
gruesome.
brother to see if he was
I
still
was not
alive.
expecting
So
something
nice
that
of the
drastic.
zombies to hang him up after they were done chewing on his leg.
Well,
wasn't
this
it?
is like
So-
such an
yeah,
alteration
No,
of
see,
the
they hung
status
him up
quo.
so they could. They hung him up so they could access the leg more easily for chewing.
Is this a fucking Saw crossover?
Yeah, no,
What
this
is
has to
this?
be so like logically, it couldn't have been the zombies who tied him up from a chain, right? They're not smart.
Yeah.
They haven't been shown to be anything
feral.
but stupid. So like somebody did this to Simon, presumably from the B-52.
Presumably, Toby Seville.
Yeah.
They got in the car wreck and crashed by the riverbed,
Yeah.
and now they're in a round of Dead by Daylight.
Cool.
Oh, okay,
I
cool.
see.
Oh,
Okay,
they need
yeah,
to get
yeah,
him
yeah.
down and then get on those generators.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get the generators, yeah.
Yeah, that game is a lot of fun. Or it's you fucking like doing a QT in front of a generator.
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Pretty much.
If you're not doing that, it's fun. It's fun to be the bad guy.
Mm.
So, Simon. Hey, Simon!
Hey,
Alv-
get down from
Alvin
there.
yelled as loud as he could.
Get
He
the
was about
fuck down.
to give up when he heard a
This is
moan.
like an
That's a lead.
this is a cut cry of fear ending.
Yeah.
It's a different Simon.
It was coming from Simon.
No fucking shit.
Alvin started to undo the chain when... Boom!
Boom!
Something
is that?
came crashing through the side of the building.
Sorry, something crashing through the side of the building made the sound of ba-woom.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
Hey, that's a lot of
Classic
fun to
building
say, guys.
crashing sound.
That's the sound it makes, Bob.
Is there anything more fun to say than ba-woom?
Ba-woom.
Bob.
I mean, you can say varum.
Va-va-voom.
Oh yeah, Varoom, a totally normal human word.
That's what you have on your shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to be like
What
a
I have on
normal
my shirt
human
be-
kid. Hello, fellow teens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All three men turned around. It's two men and a monk. Turned
Love
around
that
to see
show.
what it was. As they turned, they were met with one of the most disgusting sights they have ever seen.
Well, he-
Oh,
he-
God.
Oh
alright,
my god, you
if-
cannot do
we're,
this.
we're about
again.
to see like why it says in the now kind of controversial elements of elements of style, why it says right with verbs and nouns and not adjectives. We're about to see why that's the case, okay?
Okay,
Here we go.
okay.
Standing by the hole it made in the wall of the building stood a very tall, slimy, raunchy,
Raunchy?
ugly creature.
Yeah, don't
Raunchy.
Yeah, that's why it says don't write with
Man.
adjectives because like just adjectives because that fucking what was that?
Tells me nothing.
I don't know
No,
what
it
it is.
doesn't
All I
raunchy.
know is it's sort of horny.
Yeah, dude,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't
So-
know much about this creature. I know he's very tall, he's slimy. his stand-up is the raunchiest shit I've ever
Oh,
heard.
Andrew Dice Clay burst through the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I don't like his stand-up at all. It's too raunchy. For
We're gonna
me.
get
and he's
get
really
more,
ugly, and he's a creature at that. You know?
We're gonna get more description of the creature, and I'm still struggling to figure out what the
Alright.
fuck it's supposed to look
It
like.
had claws for hands
Okay.
and what looked like over 12
Oh my god,
legs.
human centipede.
But what surprised Alvin the most was the fact that it looked almost human.
No, you can't
With
say
12
that.
legs.
human.
What part
What
of it looked
element?
human? Why don't you say like
part?
it had a human face, or like it was like it looked like a mutated human? Like you could. Never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah.
No, the part that was human was the raunchy bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very human.
Gyrating hips, otherwise monstrous.
I mean, that is why I try
Telling
to,
sex jokes constantly. It was like, please.
I mean, the raunchiness, the human raunchiness is why I'm trying to ascend beyond humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah, become a crab.
Before any of them could react, the creature charged at Alvin. Alvin readied himself to dodge the beast.
Get it.
As soon as it was close enough, Alvin ducked and then slid under it, missing its claws by mere inches.
Dang it.
Alvin stood up and took aim with his gun. Aron and Terence did as well. Before Alvin opened fire, he said only these words.
This is for my brother, you motherfucker.
Only
Then,
these words.
boom, 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 boom!
So this
I
thing
love
is dead, right?
that on
like, that was
Discord. I love
I
that
mean,
on
he could have
Discord.
missed every
you
shot,
hear
you
the
don't know.
B and then nothing.
And then,
Yeah, boom.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there we are,
That-
chapter 14. I hope you all liked it. And I know I left it at an awkward spot, but that's what I wanted to do. Anywho, check out Alvin's Savile 101 stories. They're really good. And please review. He didn't type a 0.
I know a story's really shitty, but that's what I wanted to
He
do.
didn't type a 0. He typed the letter O.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
101.
101, yeah.
Literally 101.
oh my god. Well, guys, it's the final chapter.
the final chapter for us.
Dude, the final chapter, chapter 15. Do you fear death?
Do you? Do you?
Do you fear death?
Yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Do you fear death?
Yeah.
Do you fear death?
Do you fear death?
Hello, people. So
I
I'm back
hope
with the
people
last
like
chapter of
my,
this story. Aww. But don't
Aw.
worry, there will be a sequel, and the sequel will be a lot better than this one. It'll have a lot more, it'll have more action and a lot more blood and carnage. Anywho, with the story, enjoy.
Sunk cost fallacy. He's just like, I got it
genuinely,
now.
you're right.
Better, okay?
It absolutely is the sunk cost because, like, you're like, okay, I've made this story shit. It's shit. I can't do anything about it.
Can't fix
It's
it.
shit. Can't fix this. I'm still writing it, but I have to make it shit.
Surely, if I
It has to be
continue
shit.
writing into a new story, it'll be better.
Yeah. Like, why don't you
Yeah.
just start making it not shit now?
People always only improve. So I'm just going to leave this here
Mm.
and just start a new story, and it will have to be better than this one,
Yeah.
right?
And also, real quick, I do hope people appreciated my attempt at a Davy Jones from.
Oh, no, I loved it. That was great.
yeah, okay. Just thank
Yeah.
you.
This is for my brother, you motherfucker.
Then boom, 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 boom.
I remember.
Alvin, Terence, and Aron all fired at the same time at the creature. Alvin fired 119 rounds and was close to running out.
Whoa! Why?
Terence was almost out as well, only having 12 rounds in his shotgun.
Hang on, Alvin fired 119 rounds in the span it took him to fire 12?
Alvin
I
has
thought
the
Alvin had the
shotgun.
12
shotgun.
left.
He
I
swapped
thought
the
Alvin had
guns.
the shotgun.
Alvin had the shotgun
swapped the
last
guns.
chapter, and Terence had a machine gun. He swapped
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
guns.
he did.
But now Alvin has a machine gun. Okay. Aron had about 4 rounds left in his sniper rifle. He only has a 10-round clip.
The G3 held 20 fucking rounds in the magazine. What the
what?
fuck is wrong with you?
How big was the clip on the AA-12?
It didn't actually say if it
240
was his
rounds or something,
250
wasn't
round
it?
clip or
Well,
not.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he's almost out and he's fired 119 rounds, then he's for sure not using the AA-12.
So he's using a 120 round magazine?
Yeah,
Right. It's
What
his
the
it's
fuck?
his portable carry version.
right. He
Oh, I
switched
see.
weapons
His
right
everyday
before
carry
fire.
version.
All right. As Alvin was firing his weapon, Aron looked to where Simon was hanging and saw that he was gone.
You were supposed to blow away the creature, not Simon.
Oh my
Why
god.
did you turned him into fucking paste?
Fucking missed. The camera pans back. The creature is untouched. Everyone was just blowing Simon away.
It's like the scary movie. It's like that one scary movie scene where they're parodying Saw, where it's like him like cutting his leg off to escape the trap, and then he looks down and he's cut off the wrong leg.
Yeah.
Dude, no. See, what it is he made a typo. It's not, this is for my brother, you motherfucker. It's, this is for being my brother, you motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Simon.
You're finally getting your comeuppance for hating your family.
Yeah.
And not being calm.
This is what we do to family traitors.
Yeah.
Okay, so, boom, 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 boom. Crack, 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 crack.
Jaboom!
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 What is...
Dude,
what?
Anyone want to add your own sound effects?
No, you gotta... No, Matt, you're making noises that are hard to write. You should make something
sorry.
that you can write
I need
down
to go-
easily.
Chapow!
Dude,
Oh.
Jaboom sounds like a fucking fighting game commentator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does.
Like, hey guys, we're here at E3. You know.
We're here at Evo for Jaboom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jaboom.
Alvin, Terence, and Aron fired their guns at a very rapid pace.
The pace the
Okay.
gunfire's at even.
Alvin's AA-12 ran out of shells after the last shot from Aron's sniper rifle.
What, he ran, wait, what?
Yep.
Are they attached?
They shared bullets.
They forgot to, whoever coded this forgot to detach the entities from each other. They're
Yeah.
using the same magazine.
Don't forget to reload, Dr. Freeman. Medic! Shit, I'm out of ammo. I gotta reload.
He yelled as he released the spent clip from his
Magazine.
gun. He
I love
pulled
that-
out his spare drum clip
Magazine.
from a pouch
No,
on his back.
Magazine.
What? He has a spare?
He
Yes.
From
took
his back.
he took the clip and loaded it into the gun and cocked it,
Magazine.
putting a
cocked the
round
clip.
in the chamber.
Shell.
Alvin put the gun up to his shoulder and started to fire again.
You don't need to!
Wait a minute. The guns keep switching because... Or no, wait a second. He knows that
Yeah,
Alvin
no.
has the shotgun. He knows that...
Yeah.
So it's
He
like...
just forgot how many rounds are in, or how
wait.
many shells. I don't know.
Because Terence, he says that it's Alvin's shotgun, but Terence is going to be firing it in the next paragraph. So it's like he knows what guns they started with, and they silently swapped at some point, and he knows that and we don't.
I was thinking maybe Alvin is using the AA-12. He just forgot how many shells he said were in the clip, and then Terence, he completely forgot what gun Terence was using, and now thinks Terence is using a shotgun that has 12
Guys,
shells.
I thought of the craziest concept that explains all of this.
They don't know what they're doing.
Chipmunks for Life doesn't know how any guns work.
Maybe.
That's true.
Are
Yeah,
you sure about that?
because
What makes you think that?
because Terence ran out of shells next and quickly reloaded.
Uh-huh.
Aron, soon after Terence fired his last round, had to reload his gun.
Why do they have to
Sorry,
take turns
why-
running out of ammo?
Also, why can these two guys fucking reload in one sentence, but Alvin needs a fucking paragraph to reload?
Well,
Have you ever
he does
played...
have the biggest fucking magazine in the
That's
world.
fair,
Well,
actually.
Also, if you play video games, right, you like when you reload, your character does like a whole thing, but like you look at an NPC reload and it's just like hand down, hand up, they've reloaded.
Yeah.
Well, you see, that's
Yeah,
exactly. that's your problem, because what you're not doing, what you should be doing, is you should just switch away from that gun and switch back, and then it will be
Yeah,
reloaded.
cancel the
Yeah,
incident
yeah.
animation.
remember, switching to your secondary is always faster than
Yeah,
reloading.
I mean, Bob, don't you remember Halo 1, the backpack reload?
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
just
also
do
how
that.
it works in I think a bunch of Metal
This
Gear
is
games.
this is
yeah?
Hunt pre quick swap nerf.
Yeah.
You just have to fucking switch guns.
Don't forget to reload,
Just
Dr.
like-
Freeman.
Yeah, just XYYX.
Yep.
Or something. Then he also fired. No more than 10 minutes later.
Don't what?
No more.
10
no more than
minutes.
only 10 minutes of just constant
Man, this
firing.
boss is way too tanky. Just has way too much health.
It also
Mommy?
doesn't do anything.
Mommy, where's Daddy going?
Daddy's going into the lead pile. The creature fell down, dead.
Finally.
Thank
Alvin,
God.
Aron, and Terence stood and breathed a sigh of relief.
Oh my God, there could have been
got rid of
tension.
Simon and the monster.
Yeah.
Woo! Good job, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
It didn't do
Just pack up and
anything.
go.
It just
just-
walked in.
I mean, no, it
I mean,
it charged
it
that
was raunchy,
Simon.
dude.
Sorry,
Did you
it-
hear it?
It also charged at Alvin once. It charged at Alvin.
Also, why
once.
did it bust through the wall when it was in here earlier, attacking Simon? Presumably,
It wasn't. This is some other monster, dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Part of me is
It
like,
had nothing
maybe
to do with anything.
one or two details will be established, but I
No.
know they won't be.
They won't.
Yeah,
I've given up.
fair enough. Man, that was one tough son of a bitch.
Aron said as he stretched out his arms and legs from the continuous fire he
Gotta
did.
stretch
legs.
after your gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was
Legs?
or what is it? What did they call it?
Well, you're having to brace yourself against like 10 minutes of continuous automatic fire. Your whole body was
Yeah.
rigid as a board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Terence also stretched out his arms, as did Alvin. As Alvin walked up to the creature, he noticed something. Alvin leaned down and picked up what looked like an ID tag.
What looked like...
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting.
He said to himself. Terence and Aron walked up behind him and looked at the tag as well. Aron knew right away who the tag belonged to.
Okay, and that is.
Aron backed away slowly and started
you're
to
not
run.
gonna tell us, are you?
bye.
God damn it.
Alvin and Terence looked at each other, puzzled as to why their friend had just run off. Alvin started to run after his friend when a noise caught his ears.
Aron
He
had just had a
stopped
better
and listened
story.
closely.
He needed to go to.
It sounded like it was coming from the creature.
Oh.
He walked over to it and noticed that it was moving. Alvin pointed his gun at it, ready to fire. Before he pulled the trigger, he heard a voice. Though faint, it was clear. Alvin.
What?
The voice kept saying. Alvin lowered his weapon and started to look around the creature's body. Alvin went to the end of the creature's body and
There
It is a
Found
fucking
end?
human centipede.
It's
It is a
all
human
the way
centipede.
over there. It is a human centipede, yeah.
Like, it seriously
Okay.
is just a bunch of ass-to-mouth zombies. Holy shit. Simon.
Alvin ran over to his brother and almost puked at what he saw. Simon was laying on the ground, blood coming out of his mouth and where his arm and leg was torn off. Alvin knelt down beside his brother. Simon opened his eyes to only see a red blur in front of him.
Oh no, he's damaged, therefore he sees red.
No, it's because
He's got
Alvin's
the
wearing
vape
his
jam.
signature red hoodie.
Yeah, he is. That's why.
Yeah, he's red
I guarantee
clad
you that's why.
right
Yeah,
now.
he's a red-clad monk.
Alvin, is that you? Simon
You are
asked
the only
to make
person I-
sure that it was indeed his brother.
You're the
Could
only
be
one
anybody.
person I know who wears red.
Alvin took Simon's paw and held it tight. Simon nodded his head to let Alvin know that he knew it was indeed him.
Oh.
Good sentence.
I hate this.
Good sentence.
Terence and Aron stood a few feet away to give Alvin and Simon some space.
Aron was
Did
running
you
away.
forget that he ran?
Why did Aron...
He ran a very short
Did you
distance.
forget that he ran, or did he come
No.
back? Take your bets now. I think he forgot he
No,
ran.
he ran like 5 feet.
I think that Chipmunks for Life has been writing this story one sentence per hour without ever
Per
reading
day,
the
you
previous
mean, but
sentence.
yes. I think we should go outside until it's over.
said Aron.
What's over?
The moment.
Simon dying.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's get out of here. Let him die. I don't want to watch this.
Terence nodded his head in agreement and walked outside with Aron. Alvin was still holding Simon's paw. Simon looked up at his brother and noticed that Alvin had tears in his eyes. Hey, why the tears? I thought Navy SEALs didn't
Is that
cry,
what the...
Simon said in a very weak voice. Alvin chuckled and wiped his tears away with his free paw.
Sigh.
Yeah.
Yeah? Please don't
Yeah.
leave me. I need you, bro. I wouldn't know what I would do without you. I can barely take care of myself from day to day.
You have a wife and kids.
No. What will I do if you die?
Something else, I'm assuming.
Alvin lowered his head and started to cry uncontrollably. Simon squeezed Alvin's paw a little harder. Alvin, listen to me. I know that we haven't gotten along too well.
What?
And that we always fight and argue.
What?
But to tell you the truth, I envy you.
Oh, this is he's
What?
he's really trying to make this a super serious moment.
This is like a serious Shakespearean long
Yeah.
death.
Yeah. Alvin was shocked to hear that one word come out of Simon's mouth.
Well, that was a lot of words, actually, that
I
came
mean, it
out.
means the word envy, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Simon, what do you mean?
Let me finish.
Shut the fuck up, Alvin.
I'm fucking dying over here.
Let me fucking finish, Alvin.
You have your whole fucking life to speak. I have my whole fucking life, but the problem is that's like 30 seconds. Alvin nodded his head. Well, the reason that I envy you is because you have lived out your dreams.
What?
You went out and did what I could never do. You
joined
took
the
your
military?
life by the balls
What?
and made it what you wanted it to be.
What?
I couldn't do that. I was too scared and weak to go out there and live life to the fullest. I am very proud to call you my brother, Alvin. You and Theodore have always lived your lives to their maximum.
Theodore's in the story.
Yeah. Just promise me one thing.
You're doing a lot of I mean, I don't think there was any evidence of any of
Well, I mean, Theodore was living. If living your life to the maximum is watching football and drinking a case of Keystone Light every day, then
and neglecting the kids
Yeah.
you were supposed to.
then
be
I guess
babysitting.
Theodore
That's
was
me,
like
yeah.
pedal to the
That's my
floor.
life.
Theodore's a simple man.
Yeah, he was.
He just wanted a simple life.
That's true.
Simple
If you-
monk, yeah.
That's the essence of Buddhism. If you lead a simple life, then it only takes simple things to make you happy.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
So,
Buddhism says ignore your responsibilities.
yeah, it does. That's the second principle.
The second, yeah.
Alvin looked away for a couple of seconds, then looked back at Simon.
Yes, anything sigh.
Simon took a deep breath and spoke. Promise me that you will take care of Jeanette and her
Absorb
kids.
her into your harem.
She will need help with them. And please tell her and my children
But they are cute.
that I love them very much. Tell Theodore and Ellie the same.
I'm about to fucking cry.
I'm sorry, Alvin.
Tell them that you need to take care of my kids.
Love you, bro.
Dude, that's so...
Bruh.
Dude, I hope bro is my last word.
Dude.
Simon released his
Man.
last breath and died in Alvin's arms.
Damn.
Why did the author think that this was justified?
I don't know.
It's easily the best thing he's ever written.
I know this is
Somehow,
the
yeah.
least number of errors I've seen.
I'm kind of mad
Yeah.
at that fact, actually.
This is the least number of errors I've seen in a paragraph thus
Well,
far.
this next line is not the best thing he ever wrote. Simon, Simon, please. Oh God, Simon, please don't leave, please.
Thank you. The space. Oh, the space.
The space does so much for me.
You were doing it with Alvin before, but now you're. Oh, I love that.
Simon.
Maybe he thinks there's like a maximum number of letters you're allowed to have in a row
Well, you see,
before you have
Alvin.
to hit space.
Alvin was running out of breath. He needed to take a quick breath, so that's why he was
Right.
Simon.
Well, go check out our holiday cover. That last note. That's kind of what it's like.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got a glimpse into an alternate reality where it was Simon and the Chipmunks.
Mm-hmm.
And
Leave
Dave
the
yells,
Chipmunks.
Simon! Oh!
Simon, Alvin.
The Theodore. I mean.
That's
We're
it.
the Chipmunks.
Alvin yelled at the top of his lungs.
from the top of lung.
Aron and Terence knew that Simon was gone.
Thanks.
Yeah, probably from the
They have
screaming.
ears.
Yeah.
They both walked back into the building.
Oh no, that
and
he
then
is
up to their
dead.
friend. Terence bent down and put his hand on Alvin's shoulder. Aron knelt on the other side of Alvin and did the same. Alvin
Put
was
his hand
crying
on-
in his brother's chest when he felt the hands of his friends on his shoulders. He looked
Fuck
up at
you.
them both and sobbed.
What am I going to do now? He was the smart one, the brainiac, my fucking brother. Who is going to set up my Wi-Fi now? My surround
Yeah.
system.
I love that. Like, this is Simon asked him to take care of his family, but like Alvin described his own ability to survive as I can barely take care of myself from
Yeah.
day to day.
Yeah.
I don't think Alvin should own an AA-12.
There was so much. Oh God, what's the word when you just
Garbage.
rewrite what happened before? So much
Retcon.
so much retconning in that whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
of it was like I was always jealous of you, Alvin.
Like
No,
when?
you weren't. You never showed that.
I know
shit.
we never got along. Like you
I
got
can't
along.
take
You
care of
only
myself,
started-
Simon.
You
No,
only started to
yes,
not
you
get,
can.
yeah, like all the not getting along. They only started to not get along when Alvin became a manipulative bastard.
Yeah.
Just at the end there.
Bob, if we ever even have a minor argument, then
You
like
want me to
trust
die?
I'm gonna
Okay.
hold it over your head, and then if I die and you're there with me, you know, I'll be like, I know we always argued, we hated each other, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here right at the end.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say if we ever got into a minor scuffle, we should end it by one of us just dying.
You should just have a duel. Just go. Just
yeah, no,
pistols.
no
at
time but the
sunrise.
present.
Yeah, fair enough.
He yelled and collapsed. Aaron caught him and let him cry on his shoulder. Terence felt his blood start to boil. He stood up and cocked his gun. He walked over to the dead creature and stood in front of it.
You son of a bitch. You took
Oh
a very
my
good
God.
and close
Shut
friend
up.
from me, and now his wife and kids will be without a husband and father. You motherfucker.
Terence yelled and started to shoot the creature some more.
Don't
This
waste your fucking
macho
ammo.
bullshit. Like, fuck
He's
off.
fucking
Crack!
dead.
Crack, 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 crack!
That
Now we
shoots-
know what gun he was using.
Yeah, his gun shoots whips.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Like fucking
He's gonna
Indiana
shoot
Jones.
Crack rock cocaine.
Alvin looked over at Terence and sniffed.
Terence, hey, Terence!
Terence stopped shooting and looked over at Alvin.
Don't waste your ammo.
Alvin said as he stood up.
And that's when you find.
I feel like somebody else wrote these last two
Like,
paragraphs.
what a fucking goofy way for it to go.
Aaron followed suit. Terence walked back over to Alvin and Aaron.
Well, what do you want to do? Bury him here or take him with us and bury him with Dave in the basement?
Oh, yeah.
Dave,
basement,
you remember
yeah,
Dave?
Yeah, Dave.
Dude, I
Remember
think
Dave?
someone
He's
else
dead.
wrote-
I can't
this.
believe this.
He remembered. There's no way.
When the
Chipmunks
fuck
for Life,
did-
Utopian Fault would remember something from more than a chapter ago.
So you're telling me that Alvin, I guess, killed Zombie Dave,
Yeah.
and then buried him in the basement, and then didn't tell anybody, except for that
Terence
one
knows.
time he and Terence hung out, and we got to see
And
the
we-
kids
yeah,
being
that
cute,
was off
and
camera,
that's
yeah.
something they talked about?
Yeah.
By the
What?
way, they were
Hey,
just like
you know,
looking for the gun.
Where's Dave? I figured he would be with your group if the rest of
Oh,
you were
don't
here.
worry, don't worry. Yeah, no, he was a zombie. I shot him.
No,
in the
Dave's
basement.
dead. He's locked in my basement.
Yeah,
Every time.
every time.
Okay.
Every time.
Actually, Dave is kind of the Dr. Dre of the group. He's the producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alvin thought for a couple of minutes.
Bury him here. I don't want Jeanette and their kids to see him like this. Kind of stinky.
Missing
Alright.
arm and leg.
Yeah. Aaron and Terence nodded and started to dig a hole for Simon's grave.
With their bare hands.
Yeah. And they're good.
After Simon was buried, all three friends walked out of the building and back up to the others.
There's a lot of ground outside, but you buried him inside a building.
Yeah.
Just like you
I
buried
mean,
Dave inside your
Inside
basement.
the basement, yeah.
I
You have
hope
to
that-
bury people indoors.
I hope they didn't fucking have to dig through concrete with their
Yeah,
bare
like,
hands.
I think this says something about maybe about Chipmunks for Life. Like maybe it's a tradition in his family to just have a bunch of bodies of your ancestors in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, cheaper than a mausoleum.
Yeah, it's just a pile of skeletons. It's just like, oh yeah, this is our family history, our family tree.
And when you move, you just bag them up.
Yeah.
Take him with you.
Alvin was the first to emerge from the woods. Brittany saw him and ran over to him, jumping in his arms.
Alvin.
Yelled Theodore as he ran towards his older brother. Alvin fought back tears as he saw his little brother running towards him. Aaron was the next person to exit the woods,
Christ.
don't care. This is a fucking stage.
then was followed by Terence. Brittany noticed that Simon wasn't with them.
You really don't care whose ID tag that was. Like,
Yeah, it's not
Aaron
been brought up ever
recognized
Thought
the
it was
ID
gonna
and
be
just.
Simon's.
I
for the
thought so
sequel.
too, but he
Armin,
didn't specify.
Aaron recognized it
and
he
ran away, and then he came
didn't
back.
Run.
Yeah. Okay.
He actually didn't run at all. He was just there the whole time.
Again, it never specified the
Story's
distance.
just filled with alternate dimensions that all exist in the same dimension.
See, Matt, you assume runaway means like 500 miles. I think he ran away just a couple feet, and then he stopped.
Yeah, he ran so far away. He ran a whole 12 inches.
Yeah.
Just had to do his
Sorry,
cardio
yeah.
or something.
Yeah. Got a few steps in and then.
Guys, where is Simon?
She asked. Alvin couldn't take it. He fell to his knees and cried. Brittany knew that something terrible had happened.
No shit.
Alvin, baby, what's wrong? Where is Simon?
Alvin was crying too hard to answer, so Aaron said it.
We found a trail of blood heading towards a building. We
A
entered,
building.
and that's when we found Simon. He was hanging from a chain with one of his arms missing and a leg as well.
Why the fuck did you
Hold
describe it?
back on some
The
of
whole
that.
reason
Yeah, what
they
the
married
fuck?
him was because he didn't want them to see
He was
them.
horribly,
to see
he
his
was
horrible
horribly
ins-
mangled.
He was mangled beyond
I took
all belief.
took
It
pictures
was
with
very
my
nasty.
iPhone in 4K.
I took a picture
Take
of it
a
right
look.
now. Here's
Aaron,
me posing
some
with the
fucking
corpse. I gave him
empathy
the
and
bunny ears. I thought it was
brevity,
kind of
please.
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
all you had
Blood
to say was like,
everywhere, you could
all you had
see
to
the
say was,
bone.
we went into the building, we found Simon, he
He's
didn't
dead.
make it.
Yeah.
He didn't make
And
it.
I made here's a zoom
I'm
in
sorry
right now
for
of
your
his
loss.
mauled leg.
Here I have,
I thought you might wanna check this one
I
out. It
have
was pretty
made
grisly.
very close-up pictures of all of his
Yes.
wounds, cataloged them. Here you can see them all.
Here you
Just
go.
let me-
Would you like these in print, or we want me to email you
I'll
these
put these
later?
into a nice little file and give them to you later.
Would you like these framed? I got
I can
one
make
of
a
them
nice
framed right
album
here.
out of them.
I have posted it
It
on
would look
our
pretty good
Watch
on
People
your,
Die.
on your mantelpiece.
I'll-
And whenever you want to remember your husband, you can just flip through this album full of the pictures of his dying wounds.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, Aaron. It's fucked up.
His
This is
final
what we do with
moments.
the Navy
Beautiful.
SEALs.
Aaron, you're fucked up.
Brittany gasped at what she had just heard.
I don't blame her.
She looked at her husband, then back to where her sister was.
But her sister was missing too. Oh no, where
'Cause
did
you'd
Jeanette
think
go?
Jeanette would have some fucking agency because it's her husband.
No, she doesn't.
Brittany
Fuck
told
you, Connor.
Terence to go and get Jeanette for her so she could tell her the news. Terence nodded his head, then ran to get Jeanette. Brittany knelt back down next to Alvin. She put her paws on his shoulders.
Alvin, I know, baby. I am really sorry about Simon. But how are we going to tell Jeanette what has happened?
But
Okay,
you were-
don't do
Tell
what
her.
Aaron
Don't
did.
have Auron say anything. Yeah.
Also, why
Tell
did
her,
you?
but like, how about not describe the brutality?
Why
of
would
it?
you start to get Jeanette before you have a plan of how to tell her?
Yeah.
Like, now you have 12 seconds before Terence comes back with her.
Meanwhile, while they're planning, Auron is just pulling up the video he secretly filmed and posted on
Yeah.
Live Leak.
Don't worry, I got this.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh man, I'm already at 50 views.
Oh shit, dude!
I'm really blowing
Best
up.
score is gonna love this.
Yeah.
Alvin looked up at her and sniffed,
I don't know.
was all he could say.
I don't know.
Jeanette
Hello?
came running back with Terence.
Well,
Here we go. What is going on? Where is Simon? Where is my husband?
She
My
asked, looking
husband.
around for him. Alvin just cried harder when he saw Jeanette. Brittany rubbed his back and
Oh
stood
my
up to
God.
face her sister.
Oh my god, this line.
Well, here's the video of him dying. I found
Wait,
it
wait.
on Live Leak.
Yeah.
Jeanette, I know you aren't going to like what I am about to tell you.
No shit.
Honestly, Brittany's probably the best option.
So
Probably.
far.
All the guys are fucking it up. Jeanette scrunched her eyebrows together in confusion.
What do you mean?
Brittany took her sister's paws in hers and took a deep breath.
Her furry paws.
Jeanette, Simon is gone.
Jeanette just stood there, trying to figure out what Brittany meant.
Oh yeah, I mean he was gone earlier.
What do you mean by gone?
Brittany looked down.
Jean, Simon is dead. Alvin, Aaron, and Terence found his body in a building deep in the woods.
At least she was
Still
more.
better
At
than
least
what
she
Aaron
didn't.
would have done.
Yeah, better than Aaron for sure.
I just love they found his body in a building deep in the woods. Like when you say it out loud, it sounds way more ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also,
Like it really
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense that that's where his fucking body was, in a building deep in the woods.
Yeah.
Like, what?
you know what's also great is for some reason you saying in your Britney voice Aaron and Terence made the names more real for me.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it made me realize more how stupid it is that they're called Aaron and
Aaron and
Terence.
Terence.
Aaron and Terence. He invented a new character just so he could have a place to type double R.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
he kept wanting to do it
Because
with
it certainly
Terence and
doesn't
is
go
like,
in
no,
the
that's not
word
right.
Terrence!
Right. Oh, my God. Jeanette ripped her paws away from her sister. She looked down at Alvin. She saw that there was blood all over him. Jeanette felt the rage hit her full on and charged at Alvin.
Yeah, get him.
She
Jeanette.
knocked him down and started to wail on him, punching and slapping him hard.
Hell yeah.
Brittany, Terence, and Aaron ran up and pulled her off of him.
Nah, let him have it.
You
Let him have
bastard
it.
red.
You bastard! How could you let him die? You're his brother, for fuck's sake!
Get him, Jeanette.
Jeanette
Fuck him
yelled
up.
at the
Fuck him
top
up.
of her lungs. Alvin
Destroy
couldn't
him.
take it. He blew.
Alvin, now's not the
You know what?
fucking time. That's disgusting.
Let's be real. Alvin does blow.
He blows
Yes.
very
Yeah, that's
hard,
true.
yeah.
You don't think I know that? Damn it, Jeanette, he died in my fucking arms.
Jeanette stopped fighting and stood there. Alvin started to sob.
I tried to save him. If that thing hadn't attacked us, I would have saved him.
No, you wouldn't
You
have.
wouldn't have. You didn't even try.
You
I put zero effort into
They,
saving
they
him.
looked
Fuck
at
you.
him. They looked at him hanging up on the chain. At which point he was probably too far gone. He was almost certainly going to die. But then a creature busted in, and then you had a lot of fun blasting it away with your guns.
For like
But-
10 minutes.
And then Simon had gotten off the chain and somehow found his way to the end of the creature.
Like the monster squished him, like fell on him or something.
How
and
did
you
the-
guys didn't even look.
How did
did,
that
like-
happen?
Yeah, how did the creature absorb him while just
I don't
getting
think the creature
shot?
did
No, it
absorb
did. I think it did.
Did it?
I think the creature fell on top of him.
I
or
was kind of
something.
assuming that Simon got like absorbed by the creature, but the wording was very vague.
I
The
thought he
wording
just
was
like
bad.
he made his way out of the chain and like tried to struggle away or something, and then
Yeah, I thought he was
ended
trying
up
to
over
fucking
there.
escape.
Oh, and like the creature, yeah, then like fell on him.
I
I
don't
didn't
know.
even think about that. I thought he was just nearby. Didn't say it
Oh,
was
well.
on
This
top
is
of
what
him.
happens when you don't give us any
describe.
fucking details. All right. Brittany and Jeanette both looked at Alvin, shocked at what they both had just heard. Terence came up beside his friend.
It's true. Something attacked us.
Thank you.
Shut the fuck up.
Thanks for being a
This is
reliable
Terence
witness.
coming in with a hot fact check.
Aaron stepped up next to Terence.
Stepped.
Back off, I'll take you on its step to the trapped cover band.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we didn't have to fight with that creature, Simon would still be alive.
Don't make excuses. What the
He's calling her creature.
That
If we didn't have to fight
creature.
with that creature.
Yeah. Tiny, furry thing.
Oh,
Human
tiny furry
child
thing that
sized,
I
but
must
don't-
flagellate my-
well,
Is
Is
there
there
a
I mean,
word
the
for
thing.
that?
I mean, here's the thing, though. Aaron was flirting with that
That's
creature.
why I was trying to say. He like flagellates himself, and he's like, "No,
I
no, you
forgot.
can't do it."
Well, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jeanette walked up to Alvin and hugged him.
I'm really sorry, Alvin. I didn't mean to yell at you. Can you please forgive
I
me?
did mean to hit you,
No.
though.
Yeah.
I did.
You deserve that. Just not for this, maybe, but you definitely deserve that.
Yeah. Alvin pushed her back a little and nodded his head as to say yes.
You know what sucks about this is Toby cannot come back now because Simon is dead, so he's got
Yeah.
no reason to be here.
It'll happen in the sequel. Sequel's not finished. It'll never happen.
Maybe. Jeanette smiled and hugged him again.
What?
He's
Stop!
on
No,
a
no.
piano.
Wait,
Rum.
listen.
Bang.
Guys, listen.
Alvin and the others heard what sounded like a monster truck
What?
revving its engine, coming
No.
down the road.
You
What?
can't.
Girls, get behind
Road?
us.
What the fuck?
Alvin yelled and put his gun up to his shoulder, ready to kill whoever or whatever was heading their way.
He's even gonna like check to see if they're like a friend or not. He's ready to murder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terence squinted his eyes and realized what it was.
Alvin, it's okay.
Why?
Alvin looked over at Terence with a confused look.
I just had a brain blast. I just realized something. Terence squinted his eyes and was able to make out the building in the distance, right? And so was Aaron, and so was Alvin, and just now Terence squinted his eyes and realized what it was in the distance. I think this author needs glasses.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you actually said that in like part 1.
Really?
That
Okay. I'm
the
pretty sure he
reason
needs glasses.
There's like no details is because the author like sees everything really blurry.
He does not
that
realize
explains why
we're
Alvin
not
was just
seeing
a
the
red
same
blur.
thing. Yeah, he doesn't realize that the rest of us see details.
Yeah, he thinks Simon's glasses are just for decoration.
Yeah, those decorative things on your face.
Yeah.
I wear one
Like
too for
like a
decoration.
necklace or a watch.
Yeah.
He really likes the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies because they're so colorful. Because all he can see is vague shapes.
Yeah.
Vague, colorful
Well,
shapes.
if he ever leaves his house ever, then maybe he can go to an ophthalmologist,
Maybe, hopefully.
an optometrist, an opt something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an optometrist.
No, I know what it was. I was just memeing.
Oh.
Alvin looked over at Terence with a confused look.
What do you mean it's okay?
Terence pointed in the direction of the oncoming thing.
It's a car.
Alvin looked at the moving object.
That doesn't necessarily
Terence was
mean
right.
It's okay.
It was a car.
You thought it was a monster truck, and now you realize it's a car. That doesn't change anything.
Well, I mean, it's not a zombie.
Well, I mean,
is the
it
main
could
thing.
be any number.
Well, you
of,
knew it was something mechanical.
creatures.
It sounded like a monster
It
truck.
could have been a
revving its
zombie
engine.
car.
Okay.
Yeah, it could have been a
Yeah.
literal monster.
Didn't you see the
truck.
movie
Oh.
Monster Trucks, the least watched
Yeah.
movie when it came out?
Yeah.
Greatest
Didn't
movie.
you ever watch
Second best movie right behind
Maximum
Morbius.
Overdrive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right behind, like, Delgo.
As all three of them lowered their weapons, the car came to a stop in front of them. Alvin, Terence, and Aaron walked over to the driver's side and motioned for the driver to lower his window. The driver did as instructed.
What's your name?
Alvin asked, readying his gun just in case. The driver of the Camaro looked up at
Camaro?
Alvin.
Looked up at Alvin?
Up at Alvin,
what
yeah.
the
Up.
fuck?
Okay.
Camaros are really... Camaros are sports
This is
cars.
a clown Camaro.
They're low to the
Okay.
ground.
Can I be this guy?
Sure.
My name is Brandon. Nice to meet ya.
I was expecting higher for some reason.
Well, now when you hear a
And
guy
then
named...
background music begins to
For
play.
Brandon, this is theme of Brandon, guys. It's Awakened.
Background music begins to play Awakened Alive by Skillet.
What?
What the fuck?
What a great time for the title track.
I'm at war with the world and they try to pull me into the dark. I struggle to find my faith as I'm slipping from your arms.
It's getting harder to stay away, and my strength is fading fast. You breathe into me.
I'm awake, I'm alive. Now I know what I believe inside. Now it's my time. I'll do what I want, 'cause this is my life. Here, right now.
Right now, stand my ground and never let down.
I know what I believe inside. I'm awake and I'm alive. I'm at war with the world 'cause I ain't never gonna sell my soul. I've already made up my mind. No matter what, I can't be bought or sold.
When my faith is getting weak, and I feel like giving in, you breathe into me again.
I'm awake, I'm alive. Now I know what I believe inside. Now it's my time. I'll do what I want, 'cause this is my life. Here,
Right here,
right now.
right now, stand my ground and never
Okay, what? Wait, so we met Brandon, heard the song.
Yeah,
And then
Is this an author's note?
the story ends with them meeting a new character. It's just like Story of Alvin and Brittany. Like Tony or whatever showed up right at the very end.
What the fuck is this? You
Alright.
can't.
Hi, I'm Brandon. Song.
Dun 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 dun. Final author.
Let's get the.
Well, there you
final
have
authors.
it. The end of the story, but don't worry, there will be a sequel. I am ending it here
That's
because I
not an
have
ending.
to. Because I have to.
What?
Oh,
No,
I
you don't.
have
Wait,
my reasons.
Okay.
Fuck
But
you.
if you guys and gals want the sequel to get here faster, then all you have to do is review. If I get over 55 reviews, I will have the sequel up after the 55th review. Thank to the following people who have reviewed this story. And it's just the list of the
Authors, stop holding your shitty stories hostage, okay?
I
Wait,
mean,
wait,
no,
Pokemon
Matt,
Ranger Trader.
Matt, it's okay. It's okay. He got 61 reviews. It's fine.
Oh, I see.
Here's the people.
I love that. I will have a sequel, but if you want a sequel, give me 55.
I cannot believe you ended it with meeting Brandon and then a
Brandon.
song.
Pokemon Ranger Trainer
And you know what
guest.
the best part of it
He
was?
thanked
Hang on,
guests.
you know what the best part of the song was? Wait, Bob. It says background music begins to play. So this was supposed to be playing in the background while nothing happened. because
Yes.
it was
You're right.
someone
It's background music. I didn't even
Credits.
think
I
of
don't
that.
know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's background. It's supposed to be playing in the background while they do
Nothing.
All right.
nothing at all.
All right, so to wrap up the author's note, Pokemon Ranger Trainer guest, MJ Dancer, Alvin NASCAR 5 legend, Alvin Savile 101, Munked Up Joe 213, Critic, Wii Music Lover 1999, Snoop Monk 121. I love that one. Snoop Monk 121.
Snoop
Monk.
Monk.
Again, thank you all for reviewing. You guys and gals are the best.
I lost for fucking words.
That was how he ended it?
Well, that
Yeah.
There was barely a story at all. It was nonsense.
There are so many threads were introduced, and none of them followed
Dude,
up
I
on.
felt like it was like the fucking my grandma's knit sweater was unraveling. There were so many threads.
Okay. I will say this would have been the perfect time for us to introduce a new person who walks into the video, says, "Hi, my name's Jason," and then play music and end the channel.
Yeah. No, that's not how we're going to end. We are going to end the proper way because as Angst Munch, the story that started the channel, taught
Yep.
us there's a way to end things too, and that is with a cheer.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yay! We did it, guys! We're done!
Cheer!
It's over!
I'm
Still
so
don't
happy.
fucking cheer.
done.
We did it again, boys.
Woohoo!
Oh.
Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support over the years. Chip 3th is a hell of a way to close things out, so click on the playlist for this event to make sure you catch every video. Everyone take care of yourselves, you deserve it.